They're so trigger happy. But you should see those guys. They all look like they're 18, 20.
Справді? Хто? Солдати?
Так.
Окей.
І всі поліцаї. They're not...
Це поліцаї, не військо, right?
Це поліцаї, police.
Yeah. The vійсько is kept in the barracks.
They're so young. I mean, these guys look like, you know, like any 19, 20-year-olds. Like, oh, let's go shoot him before, you know?
Well, it's exciting to be there, right, for that?
But even now, you go on the main street and you still see their clumped on streets, like the police officers going across streets.
Okay.
And a lot of their trucks are still there.
Okay, so there's like heightened presence.
There's heightened presence, but they're there for demonstrations.
Right.
The police presence is there.
Wow.
Like now, and if they're sliding down, or
We also don't live in the neighborhood where it just maintains the flare-ups. Most of what happens is what you guys had in Montreal last year, the banging of the pot.
Yeah.
Even then, I haven't even heard the banging of the pot since I got there in July.
Oh, they were banging pots as well? Oh, okay.
In our area, which is a very different area.
Wow.
But now, no, honestly,
Because you're in a very residential area?
we're in a more residential area. We're not in the old town or the city. But we're not very far. We often take the bus down, and it's a 15-20 minute bus
Okay.
ride to get there.
For a city as big as Istanbul, that's nothing, right? What's Istanbul? Like 20 million plus?
I think 16 million.
16 million.
In the city.
The city itself. Wow.
it's an amazing city to be in the architecture. We've got 1,000-year-old buildings and then 2-year-old buildings.
1,000, nothing. It's got the Hagia Sophia is 1,500 years old.
Oh yeah.
But you know,
Right? So they've got stuff there 2,000 years
But
old.
the new buildings are incredibly modern. Luckily, they're not built right beside the old buildings. They seem to at least have enough sense that they tend to keep similar architecture in certain areas. The new buildings are amazing. They're sort of woven, intertwined veggie. Oh, yeah. They're sort of intertwined veggie of buildings, or they have sort of arches that somehow connect. They're really neat.
Wow.
Architecture is very creative, very modern. But, although, and one weekend we decided we're just going to drive out of town. We went out of town. We drove into the salon. And in the salon, there were no cars. The people who started the video, they were close to some Shanata factory building. They all had horses and carriages. It was the weirdest thing. I don't think I've ever been in a salon. There were no, it was literally when I went back in time. It was, and with really, and the ones who weren't on their horses and carriages, you go by and they have these little spaghetti made out of store. It's delicious. Make it. Get all You said, look on this website, there's more of my art.
Which circle?
Can always, yes.
I thought you were digging a coal mine.
That I could be doing that too.
Oh, è sul banco.
Co? Aparat.
Watch it,
Cam man.
GoPro?
Talk.
Awesome. Oh, it's a recording. They going skiing or something.
They think you can borg. It's a great way to capture stuff, you know?
Should have seen Seach trying to get food from a kid, and then the kid's like, no!
Oh, good, good. The siege will come up.
Yeah, and the, and the kid's like, no!
Do you know who it was?
No. Oh, he left.
You
It was good though.
3 weeks it'll be done.
Yeah, so it's close.
It's all
It's
it's all
gonna
now
stay
going to
if they
happen
slept there.
quickly.
They slept
Yeah,
there.
we just put mattresses out on the floor. So
That's a real shame.
yeah, it's a pain. Like we lost the whole summer, right?
Worst thing is it happened on the top floor too, because
Yes, and it just boom, boom.
Yeah, so if it was on the main floor, at least you'd have the top floor. It's just go someone actually not okay, like the master bedroom was still okay.
No, well, they ripped the floors out everywhere.
Really?
The only floor they kept was Oles's.
To get some water for the dog, it smells like Chantilly in your house.
Well, yeah.
There's nothing there, right? It's just
In 3 weeks it'll all be finished.
yeah.
So
So did you guys change anything at all? Or like,
we put
I guess one of the
tiles
nice-
in the kitchen.
one of the nice
instead of
advantages of
wood.
this is you can kind of then think, oh, okay, well, what would I have done differently?
Yeah, the only change was we put tiles in the kitchen.
On the floor. It was hardwood before?
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, probably makes
I like the look of the wood in the kitchen, but it wasn't very practical.
practical. That's great.
Yeah.
So they're there since when?
Huh?
The repairs have been started when?
Well, the accident happened leading up to Canada Day weekend. So they started ripping stuff out in July.
Already?
Oh no, as quickly as possible, right? To make sure there's not too much mold and things like that. So they brought in like industrial-sized dehumidifiers and
And so it's all covered by insurance? So there must be a deductible of some sort.
500, I
That's
think.
it? That's it?
But the little extras, obviously, like because there's no furniture and no floors, I got them to paint the whole thing. They were just going to paint what they touched. But since we painted the house before it was even finished, there was a lot of sort of mars and bumps and so.
Please will take it down.
Yeah. So that kind of delayed
And
things
you're
by
going
a
to get new
couple of weeks.
appliances as well?
No.
Oh,
Never
so-
touched the appliances.
So the appliances you just pulled out?
Yeah. The way the water went, although it damaged cabinets, it didn't touch any appliance.
What about the TV?
Didn't touch the TV.
It's funny. So what drip of water just drip, 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 does all that damage in 2 weeks. When you think about it, a drop a second.
It was probably
is
more.
Probably
I think it was
to an hour.
It was more than a drop a second.
Okay.
The actual casting of the faucet had a
Brothers watch it.
flaw in it,
Oh.
so it was like a. Psst. It was leaking out the side.
You didn't notice when it was.
It didn't at first.
Oh, okay.
2 months later, it started.
Okay.
3 months later, it started. I installed it, so it's. But I mean, you're not going to. I still don't believe it. But what happened was that the faucets that came with the house, like we chose the faucets, right? There's like the basic faucet. If you want this, you have to pay more. So we chose a faucet, put it in.
Zumba's like this.
That faucet failed in February, but it failed when we got there. I turned the water on, boom, it started leaking. But we noticed it right away, so no real damage. So I went back to the store where we got it and said, I have 3 identical faucets like this that were installed all at the same time. I want them all replaced. And no questions asked, they replaced all 3 faucets. It's one of the ones I replaced that leaked again. In the same spot, not only that, it was the faucet in the same place. There's 3 faucets, that same sink. Talk about coincidence.
So will the insurance company go after the manufacturer? Is
They
that how,
might.
is that how that works?
They
or-
might. Made in China. So I bought faucet Moens because they're not made in China.
Definitely.
There's still like 3 brands that are not made in China.
Well, I mean, it depends what. There's some Chinese stuff that's good. One thing I would not buy, and I tell my wife, don't buy anything food.
Oh my God,
They
no.
have now. They have.
But you know, a lot of it, like
Mushrooms
the
are-
apple juice and stuff like that, all comes from China now, right? Like it's-
Try to find garlic not made in China.
Well,
Garlic.
if you go to local
Fresh
market,
garlic.
if you go to
It's
local
all
market,
made in China.
If you go to local,
I'm going to
Local
local
market.
market.
Well, no, but that's what I'm doing too. But we go to Loblaws,
Yeah.
IGA, Provigo, it's all China.
but there's
telling
nothing
you.
wrong with Chinese garlic.
Yeah, no, it's not. Actually, it doesn't last.
Oh,
It's moldy. Like 2 weeks later, it's moldy. It's not. I mean, local Quebec garlic is miles better.
but you can't get it all year round.
That's the problem.
Why do you need it all? I mean, you buy a whole bunch and it lasts you for.
Yeah, just Nick, you need just Nick.
Yeah.
Come on.
You buy a lot and you put it in.
I'd have to buy a truckload.
How much?
A lot.
Oh, yeah.
We use a lot of garlic.
We use a lot of garlic.
Okay. We don't use that much.
We can get that kind of stuff in Turkey easily, though. It's not a big deal. So
Turkey's got a lot of agriculture, right?
very much, yeah. So, yeah, lots of local. We have a local market right beside. Like, once a week, there's a local market right beside our house. So
You know, it's, you buy local for these type of things. It's always better. But now
It's just you have to kinda-
try to buy stuff that's not Chinese. You have to ask, is that made in China?
Yeah, of course.
But you know, a lot
most
of
of the time it's made, yes.
fruits and vegetables, though, you aren't really. Mostly from South America. Here,
I
right?
know.
If I remember correctly, the Turks love cucumbers, don't they?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Kavun as well.
Kavun.
Or karpuz.
Karpuz, as they call it?
Kavun is melon in Turkish.
Oh, yeah.
Each wants to play.
Yeah.
Very nice dog.
Oh, it's a gorgeous dog.
Oh, checking out the parts.
Checking out the junk.
The junk. Скільки же січ має?
Hype,
Oh, the rest of mine.
She's still a kid.
Молоденька.
She's still a kid.
Oh, Sitch is jealous.
Sometimes we talk.
She doesn't bark much though. Right?
No, she doesn't bark much. Not a yappy dog.
I hate the yappy dogs.
Not a yappy dog.
I have a couple of them in my area. They're small ones.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You hear them all night.
I know.
It's kind of like it's a useless dog. Why would you want to have a dog like that? You know? It's like,
Milo.
The official announcement person.
nope.
Go ahead.
Ти. Що ти хочеш анонсувати?
Я буду влог.
А, ти повинен всім сказати. You should just go individuals by individuals and tell them.
That's best night.
Бачиш, ми знаємо. It's very useful. Plus you get some exercise. And you get to meet people. Reminds me of that joke, right? These two guys are sitting down in Tennessee. They're sitting, rocking chairs on the porch. And it's hot, and there's an old dog, and he's doing that. And one guy looks down and goes, sheesh, I wish I could do that. And his buddy goes, that dog would bite you. That took a few seconds, eh? Well, I told him that joke of these two guys in Tennessee out on the porch, right, in their rocking chairs. And they're, you know, it's hot, stinking.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah, that dog would bite you. Jak тут справи?
Huh? Люди там чекають, I guess they want the apple crumble or something.
Oh,
Everyone-
they're holding out. They're holding out for the crumble. I'm holding out for the
It's
crumble.
like, do you want this or what's behind door number
Okay,
3?
what is this supposed to be?
A vid mead. I thought it was a rabbit,
It's a vid
but it's a vid
mead.
mead.
So you want brownie?
I think he just took the liver. I think he just took his liver.
What?
That's his liver.
Please.
Right? Well, if that's his stomach,
Oh, I see
What do you call it?
Oh, okay.
maybe is that the liver?
10%
Not sure.
Not a biologist.
Analyze this a lot more than I would, but it's okay.
Try it.
I am. I am.
Po-tureckie.
Because I still saved it for my lunch. See, I'm recycling.
She likes gravy with her cake.
Or you're very...
Nice.
Ти хочеш торт такого? Ні.
It's chocolate. It's not making name, it's chocolate.
Isn't it? I was just saying it's fucking nice.
Jak wam se smakuje? Znamenite?
Everyone's been saying it is.
You know, just a little something we threw together.
Pies.
Raz na rік можна.
I'm so sorry. I didn't make it. Talking about the ones not to eat. I hope that's okay.
No, of course, of course. That's fine.
Hot shot. You want to cut the wine?
No. I
Wish I
wanted to get a nap pie.
Okay, Daddy, this is where you go. Hey, Mascot, could you hold this for just 1 minute? Just 1 minute, Mascot.
Yeah, I'm not going there. I'm not falling for that. Having fun then? Hey, Ralph.
Crumble? I know it's your mom.
Woohoo! We have all the choices in the world. Look at that. Oj, oj, oj. Jak tam pracy?
I hope that there's going to be enough garbage. Where's the other garbage truck there?
We've got garbage bags.
No, garbage bags, but I mean to load them up into the bins. I'm going to take a drive after.
Yeah.
Because if not, then we'll have to put them in the recycling bins. And then mark the garbage.
I think they cut down on the number of bins for the winter, right? More than half.
There's a third. They left us a third.
Just because we weren't using them
So
all.
let's hope that
See, but we're peak users, right? We normally have very little, and then all of a sudden, boom! Like an event like this or Tadia, right?
Well, let's hope that the four that are there are empty.
Yeah.
We have a problem tomorrow.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Tonight we have to put them in.
Are they, but is there garbage pickup tomorrow? Victoria Day. That's the question, eh? I mean, we have no choice but to put them in the bins, right? But we have no choice. So even if they stay there a week, who cares?
As long as we have, but if we have to,
as long as they're in the bin.
As long as if we have to use the blue ones, then we just can we write garbage inside? They won't like
Good
that.
question. I had not considered that.
Well, yeah, because I got surprised.
Sit the cat. Sit the cat.